Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Wanted to ask you guys if you could do me a favor. If you're watching these videos and checking out the channel and you like what you see, if you guys could hit the subscribe button for me, we would really appreciate that. We are working our way to trying to get monetized so that we can build bigger and better cars and more builds and so on and so forth and keep doing this. And that would help us a lot if you guys could do that for us. So that's really all I got for you. Really appreciate all of you. Stay tuned. We've got lots of cool builds coming. Lots of things starting to happen on a lot of different cars. So it won't just be the Thing. It's going to be the Thing, the 40 Ford, the Apache. There's going to be a lot of things happening. So just stay tuned, and I will try my best to get you as many videos as I can, including Don's 1957 Chevy two-door post that we're working on. There's a lot going on over there too. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for everything. We really appreciate you. Have a great night. Hey guys, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Friday again. I took the Thing about as far as I can take it. I had to pull the 40 Ford back in. It's pouring monsoon rain, and it looks like a pretty big storm over the Gulf that's just gonna roll in here for the rest of the afternoon. So I pulled the 40 pretty close here to the Thing so that I could start on the passenger side insulation on the floor. I'll show you what that looks like. This is where we're at. So basically, I've already done back here. I need to bring it around and down and bring it up to meet this, right? And then, you know, vice versa over on the other side eventually. But this is a clean slate for me to work here. And I got my mat. Thank you, Don. These things are fantastic, by the way. So I'm going to take the insulation and start getting some measurements and get it cut, kind of a pre-cut, and then I'll get it in here and get it trimmed up before I peel the back off and stick it down. And I'm going to set you guys up on that tripod right there and let you watch that whole process, and we'll go from there. But that's what we're going to be doing for the next little bit. And really out of just, I want to do something, but there's not much I can do with that out there. So we're just going to keep making progress in any way that we can. So that's what we're doing. So, and I also would like to wrap this tunnel, get this tunnel cleaned up, because if I can seal up some of these holes that are up here, should really help us out with some of the sound and whatnot in here. So anyway, guys, that's where we're at. You guys can see this side is pretty well done. All the way around the back's done. The roof's all done. It's really just that back there, that there, and then the floor. So if I can get this done, that's a big chunk of that done. It gets us closer to getting an interior put in this thing. So, and that's where we want to be. So anyway, guys, I will talk at you in a little bit and bring you back once I start rolling. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do first here, I'm going to take my tape measure and I'm going to get a length of about as far as I want to go, which I believe is right here. So I'm going to go from there back. 61. Plus the wire. About 61. That'll work. So I need 61 inches long. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. And then from there, we'll start getting our side to side, but at least we'll get our length figured out and get that in. And then we can actually set it in here and have something to work with and start marking and doing all those things. So, all right, let me get this ready. across here, the very back, all the way to the tunnel, over where I can be. It's about 23. So, and then up front, we're like 15. So I'm gonna cut it at 23 all the way down, and then that'll get us in a much closer ballpark. That'll get us to here probably, and then we'll start marking and trimming and get us a lot closer. But we're getting somewhere, guys. This is how you do it. Baby steps, lots of cutting, lots of, you know, all the things. So now we've got it set in here, right? Now what I need to do is to figure out things like this bracket here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna work it from the back towards the firewall, okay? So the back seat area to the firewall. Now, yes, we're gonna have to trim and cut and do all kinds of weird stuff and make everything fit and slide it up under this wiring harness here and do all of that for sure. But it's gonna look pretty good when it's done. So, and then what we'll do, because you probably see this here, we'll come back and do that in a minute. But we'll get this piece down all the way to the firewall and right. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So our first obstacle here, I'll bring you guys in here and show you, is going to be this bracket here, right there. So I got to trim around that, okay? But look how tight we are in the back. We're looking good. We're under the wiring loom here, all the way up, and it goes to there. Now this section here, I want to do with this stuff. But this, I'm good to go into there. So we're gonna trim out this bracket first, and then we're gonna go along this edge, this door seal edge, and get that dialed in, and that'll get us really close and get us up to this jam here, and then we'll trim that up and get it in. Some of you might think this is like watching paint dry, but there's a lot of people that are terrible at this, and it doesn't have to be hard. And as you can see, we got a bolt here sticking up. There's another one here. We'll cut those out as well as we go. Once we get it set down, we'll cut those out, and it'll set down right over that. And then, yeah, should be cooking with hot grease here. So. We just cut this whole section off, guys. But now look, we're fitting pretty good. I still have to do my bolts and stuff like that, but we are working our way to the front here, which is really good. Show you what we got here, guys. So we're tight there. We're looking good here. I'm good with all that. We're good on this sill plate all the way back. We went around the bracket and we're back here. So realistically, this section is ready for me to roll. Okay, I need to roll it back up and then carefully peel the plastic off the back and then start sticking it slowly to make sure everything still fits and get it stuck down to the floor. So that's where we're at. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm not going to be right back. You're just going to come with. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. So I'm going to want to start in the back. So I'm going to roll it this way. Boom. Stick. Peel back. Alright. Pretty tight fit, guys. How you start this shit matters. Okay. Seeing this is how we put her down. I'm gonna set you guys here. See this section. Cool. So what we've got, which we need to mark. There. 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 And then what I'm going to do, once I get all these cut out. Okay guys, I'm back. So every time I start the video, my memory card fills up. So I got all this in. I ran over it with the heat gun and a roller. That way we got all the, you see all the grooves and all of that in here. Went ahead and cut out around all my bolt holes for the seats, body mounts, all the things. That way, if we ever need to remove a bolt, we don't have to get in here and cut all this shit out. It's already done. Now, I stopped mainly because we have to seam seal the tunnel before I insulate the tunnel. And what I'd like to do next is kind of bring this around the top here, finish that off, do the tunnel, and then remove that seat and do that side. Now, one thing I can do, because I have a lot of it, I can go ahead and cut that and install it here. That's why I didn't do that. It's a different type of insulation, and I want that there for the heat. I don't want our feet getting hot. So yeah, we're getting somewhere here, guys. So anyway, that's gonna conclude this this video on the insulation. Hope you guys liked it. There'll be more to come, and I'll get more in depth when we go do all of this and stuff. I'll video all that so you guys can see it on how to do it. And I'm gonna purchase some Dynamat as well for the doors, and just do everything we can to seal this thing up and make sure we don't have any as few noises and rattles as humanly possible, and try to get rid of some of the drone and whatnot if we can. So that's where we're at, guys. Hope you have a great day. Happy Friday the 13th. And we're going to be back tomorrow with Chrysler 300 content. 1963 Chrysler 300 is coming in the garage first thing in the morning. I'm actually super excited about it. And we are going to jack this thing up, take the wheels off, and start working on the brakes. We're going to go through it, tighten down all the brake lines. They're all new, but I just want to do one check on them to make sure nothing's loose, and then make sure we got fluid, and we're going to start bleeding brakes, because right now the brakes don't exist on this car, but they should. For those of you that don't know, these big C bodies didn't have, like a 63 Chrysler 300, 64, did not have disc brakes in the front. It was four-wheel drum. Now, I've removed the drum brakes from the front. There was on the C-body forums, Mopar C-body forums, there was an article that somebody did, a thread on how to make your own disc brake kit for the front of this. With like Cadillac Eldorado calipers, with the bracket kit from Scarebird Enterprises, that actually is for a truck, a Dodge truck, but it fits these spindles. You know, rotors are off of a Cordoba, an 89 Cordoba, but we got 11-inch rotors with 2 piston front calipers, and you know, it works. It actually bolted right up. So I'll go over all that. If any of you guys are Mopar guys and have an old C body and would love to have better brakes, I'll explain to you and show you in depth how we did it on this car, because it's a very very rare thing for these. So stay tuned, guys, and please like and subscribe to the channel, and we're going to be back tomorrow, and we'll keep getting it. Happy Friday the 13th.